Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Today we are going to see sum number 39 in the exercise. X, Y, Z are the partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2:1, and the balance sheet of the firm as on 31st March 2020 is given, and Z retires on 1st April 2020 with some terms and conditions, and we are asked to pass journal entry for the treatment of goodwill and prepare revaluation account, capital account and balance sheet of the new firm. So first we'll pass journal entry for the adjustment of goodwill. So in the balance sheet, goodwill is given on the asset side. So it is an unwritten loss. So first we will write off the loss. Capital account. What is capital account? And Z's capital account. To goodwill account. And the amount given in the asset side of balance sheet is rupees 6,000, and this has to be distributed among the partners in their old profit sharing ratio. So X should get 3,000 as the ratio is 3:2:1. So X should get 3,000, Y 2,000 and Z 1,000. Being the existing goodwill written off among the partners in their old profit sharing ratio. Next, for the retiring partner, the gaining partners should compensate. So as the new profit sharing ratio is not given, the gaining ratio of X and Y is 3:2. So they are the gaining partners who are supposed to compensate the retiring partner. So X capital account debit, Y capital account debit, to the retiring partner Z. So the firm's goodwill is given here in the question as rupees 34,800. So here the firm's goodwill is given. So we have to find out what is Z's share of goodwill. So Z share is equal to 34,800 into, that is the firm's goodwill, into 1/6, which is 5,800. Okay, and this 5,800 should be contributed in 3:2 ratio by X and Y. Okay, so the contribution made by X is equal to 5,800 into 3/5, and it is 3,480, and by Y it is 2/5. So the amount is 2,320. So 3,480 compensated by X and 2,320 by Y, and the amount is 5,800. So here being goodwill adjusted among the partners. Being goodwill adjusted among the partners. Next, we are going to prepare revaluation account. So the first adjustment given here is value of patents is to be reduced by 20%. So the value of patent given in the balance sheet is rupees 10,000 and it is to be reduced by 20%. So when the value of asset decreases, it has to be debited to revaluation account. So to patents account rupees 2,000. And that of machinery to 90%. So we are reducing the value of machinery also by 90%. To machinery account 5,000. Okay. Next, provision for doubtful debts is to be at 6% on debtors. So the value of debtor is 40,000 and already we have a provision of rupees 2,000. Now we have to increase it only with 400 rupees. So increase in provision rupees 400. Next, Z took the investment at market value. So investment is 15,000 rupees and the market value is 17,600. So here, as Z has taken, we have to bring this entry to the revaluation account. So there is an increase by 2,600 rupees. So by investment account 2,600. Next, liability for workman compensation to the extent of rupees 750 is to be created. So we have a reserve with 12,000, but 750 alone is the liability. Okay, so anyway, we are not going to bring it to the revaluation account. So we'll deal with it when we prepare the capital accounts of partners. Next, a liability of rupees 4,000 included in creditors is not to be paid. So your liability is decreasing. So liability decrease has to be credited to revaluation account. So by creditors account 4,000 is reduced. Okay. So here we get 7,400 as balance and here we have 6,600. So the balancing figure is 800. So we have a loss on revaluation by loss transferred X capital account amount is 400, Y's capital account rupees 267 and Z's capital account it is 133. So now we'll go for the preparation of partners capital accounts. So partners capital accounts. So first we will transfer the opening balances in partners capital account. So first by balance brought down. With the given balance sheet, it is 68,000 for X, then 32,000 for Y, and Z 21,000. Now, the first thing what we have to do in the capital account is we have to first transfer all the reserves, distribute all the balances of the reserves to the partner's capital account. So we'll take the investment fluctuation reserve first. Investment fluctuation reserve account. So the balance is rupees 6,000 and it has to be distributed in their old ratio, that is 3:2:1. So 3,000, 2,000, 1,000. Next, we have workman compensation reserve. Here we have a balance of rupees 12,000, but we also have a liability of rupees 750. So after subtracting that amount, we have to distribute the balance amount among the partners' capital account. So X should get 5,625, Y 3,750, and Z 1,875. Okay. Next, we have adjusted the goodwill, that is the gaining partners have compensated the sacrificing partner, that is the retiring partner. So X has contributed 3,480 and Y has contributed 2,320. Now we'll go to the items to be debited. The first item to be debited is the existing goodwill has been written off. So we have to first debit that item. So goodwill written off rupees 3,000, 2,000, 1,000. Next, we have advertisement expenditure given in the balance sheet, which is a deferred revenue expenditure that has to be written off. Okay, so to advertisement expenditure account 2,625, 1,750, 875. Now the partner Z, the retiring partner, has taken investment for market value, isn't it? So investment account, Z has taken the asset, so the market value has to be debited. Next, we had a loss in revaluation. So to revaluation account, the loss transferred, that is 400, 267 and 133. Next, X and Y has contributed to Z's capital account for the compensation of sacrificing. Okay, so they contributed for the goodwill of Z. So that amount has to be debited in the capital accounts of Z and Y. Next, it is given in the question that amount due to Z to be paid as follows, that is rupees 5,067 immediately and 50% of the balance within 1 year and the balance by a draft for 3 months. Okay, so first we will balance. So this side we get 76,625. Here it is 37,750. Here it is 29,675. So here we get 10,067 as the balancing figure for Z. Okay. So out of that 10,067, we are paying 5,067 through bank. Okay. Immediately we are paying. So it is paid to bank account. Then rest 10,000 is paid. 50% it is paid within a year and the balance is paid by a draft. Okay, so bills payable account 2,500. Then the rest of the amount is paid within a year, so it is converted as a loan account and we are going to pay it within 1 year. Okay, now we will balance the other two partners amount. This becomes their opening balance or for the capital account. So 67,120 and 31,413. So we have completed with the partners capital account. Balance sheet of the firm. So the first item given in the balance sheet is cash at bank. It had a balance of rupees 5,750, but now is that we are paying 5,067 to Z, the retiring partner. So the balance of cash at bank will be 683. Next, debtors. Debtors account 40,000 rupees. Provision for doubtful debts. We have increased it by 400. So now the provision for doubtful debt is 2,400. So the balance is 37,600. Next, stock. The value of stock is unchanged. So the same 30,000. Next, patents. The value of patents were reduced by 20%. So now it will be 8,000. Next, machinery. The value of machinery is reduced to 90% of its value. So it is 45,000 now. Next, liability. We have a liability for the workman compensation. So liability for workmen compensation rupees 750. Next we have creditors. The old balance of creditor was 21,000, but now is that we need not pay 4,000 rupees out of that creditor amount. So now the new value will be 17,000. Next, we have to pay the retiring partner, which we had converted to loan account. So that 2,500 is a liability for us, for the firm. Next, we also have to pay a draft to the retiring partner within 3 months. So bills payable account rupees 2,500. And finally, the partner's capital account X 67,120 and Y 31,413. So the total of it 98,533. So the total of this side 1,21,283, and on the asset side also 1,21,283. So this is the balance sheet of the reconstituted firm. Thank you.